Okay, so today we're talking about our project, which our project is the travel agency project. So you're going to be a travel agent, and you're going to be setting up a several day tour of China. So the very first thing to do in our project is to make a Google slide. I made mine in PowerPoint, but you'll make yours in a Google slide. Once you make your Google slide, you're going to establish a company name. So you're going to make a company name. Now, the company name I made was Ferraris Falcon Flights. So you'll come up with a company name. After you come up with a company name, you're going to need to put in a logo. So you're going to need to make a company logo. When making the company logo, the website I'm going to recommend here is called Design Mantic. So go to that website. When you're on Design Mantic, the very first thing you're going to do is you're going to select logo. So you go down here. So you just kind of scroll down, select logo. You put in your company name. After you put your company name in, then step 3, you're going to put down your type of company. So ours is travel. So you go all the way down the bottom, select travel, and then show my free designs. When you get into here for these free designs, so these are all the designs you can use, and there's going to be several pages of them. So you got tons of designs to pick from. If you find a design that you like, when you click on that design, you don't want to click on it. Okay, so when you click on it, it gets me this, and it's not what I want. Okay, so if you just want the design, what you want to do is instead just right click right here. So don't left click and make it bigger. Just right click right here and hit copy image. Once you do that, then you'll paste it in. All right, so just right click, copy image, and then you can adjust it to the size you want and such. Okay, so don't left click on it, just right click and copy. Okay. Once you've done that, go ahead and put your byline in. So we have our company name, our logo, and our byline. So make sure you put that in on the first slide. On slide number 2, so slide number 2. On slide number 2, you need to pick 5 places to go to in China that are architecturally, government, or religion related. So you need to then search up places to visit in China. And where you go is kind of up to you, but they do need to be related to one of those categories. So government-wise, let's say government-wise, I could go to the Forbidden City. All right, now the Forbidden City isn't actually forbidden. It's the Emperor's Palace, but there's no emperor anymore, so you can go visit now. So that's a big tourism point to people visit. So that's government related. Your category then be religion. So you could go to a temple. So then you could find a temple that's in China that you could go to. So you could type in like famous temples in China, for example. And then you could go to a temple that's in China. So there's a couple options there. And the other one's architecture related. So anything that's like a important building that's like a major architecture related. So that could be like Great Wall of China, or that could be going to any like major buildings in China. So let's see here. Tallest building in China. So that would be architecture related if you went to the tallest building in China. So there you go, Shanghai Tower. So you just kind of pick 5 places that you would like to go visit in China. Again, they need to be government, architecture, or religious related. All right. Once you picked your 5 places to visit, so you just write them here. You just write down the names. Okay, so that's all you do for this step is just write down the 5 names. You don't need to do anything else, just the 5 names. Once you've done that, then you're going to find me the flight cost to go from Indianapolis to Beijing. You might as well just find the flight cost of going Indianapolis to Beijing just to make things simple on yourself. You can go to another city in China if you want, but it's going to be easier if you just fly to Beijing. So we're gonna go from Indianapolis to Beijing. The airport code for Indianapolis is IND. The airport code for Beijing is PEK. Why is it PEK? Back in the day, we used to call Beijing Peking. So it used to be PEK and then ing. All right, so we used to call it Peking. So that's why the airport code is PEK. Anyways, once you have that all set, you'll kind of search for the flight costs. I would use a website like Travelocity. So you'll want to use a website like Travelocity or kayak.com to find your flight costs. So when you go to the website, just for Travelocity, just Travel O City. All right, and when you're in there, you're looking for just flights. Okay, you type in the airport, so IND, Indianapolis to PEK, Beijing. You'll select the times that you're going to be departing. Since you're going to 5 places, and obviously you kind of travel a day, stay a night, okay, and then you'll leave kind of a separate day. So you want at least 7 days, although I don't know all the places you're going to, but you want to plan for at least 7 days. So it'd be like, you select kind of a week time, okay? And then you hit search, you'll find me the flight. And when you find the flight, you're going to write down the airline that's for. I mean, what's the airlines that you're using? Is it American? Is it Delta? What's the airline name? And then you're going to tell me the cost both in United States dollars and Chinese yuan. Okay, so United States dollars and Chinese yuan. Make sure that you're writing in both. Now, the website will just give you USD. So you then need to go online and then convert from USD to CNY. All right, which isn't too far, isn't too hard to do. You can just go to the website there that you'll type in will just be currency exchange. All right. So that's all you really need. And then you can just select what you need from there. So United States dollars, then you find Chinese yuan. And there you go. You just type in how much you found the cost to be for the flight. And it will then tell you what is Chinese yuan. Don't use any decimal points for Chinese yuan. They don't have decimal points. They're not going to use it. So you're round. All right. That's the directions for step number 1.